Wealthiest rising, everyone. How's everybody doing? I woke up at 3:42 again. So when I woke up at 3:42, I realized all my cameras had shut down. So here we are yet again, back at it, up and running. So I'm going to say wealthiest rising. Thank God for allowing me to wake up. And we here again. Anyway, I don't know what caused the glitch because everything shut down. But God is good. And we can actually do some affirmations right now because I'm awake. And I put on a title, Wealthiest, Richest, Rising. Welcome to a new day. So, good morning. Welcome to a brand new day filled with endless possibilities. Everybody's going to have the day they deserve. And I know that my day is going to be amazing because I'm a good ass person. So, I'm going to say I welcome this new day with gratitude and confidence. Wealth flows to me from expected and unexpected sources. God bless me. I told y'all yesterday, I'm correcting my posture mentally, spiritually, and physically. I am open to receive financial abundance in every area of my life because I told y'all wealthiest, richest, rising. Wealthiest, richest, rising. Welcome to a new day. I am open to receiving financial abundance in every area of my life. Every decision I make today moves me closer to lasting prosperity. Everyone is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know if you just woke up, but I did. I woke up at 7:42. This is the second time I woke up and I seen 7:42. So I'm going to do the angel number for it because apparently something is important about it. As I said to everybody, my camera shut down somehow, but, you know, we back at it. I attract opportunities that increase my income and expand my influence. I said wealthiest, richest, rising, everyone. Say it back. If you're here and you're listening, wealthiest, richest, rising. We're putting it into the atmosphere. Type it in the comments, please, and thank you. Wealthiest, richest, rising. My life is overflowing with peace, purpose, and abundance. I mean, it is so. speak it into existence. Wealthiest, richest, rising, everyone. I release every limiting belief about money and embrace overflow. Wealthiest, richest, rising, everyone. Thank you for being here. Type in the comments, wealthiest, richest, rising, everyone. I am worthy of wealth, success, prosperity, abundance, and financial freedom. I woke up. That was a collection of abundance already. Somebody didn't wake up. Y'all here able to listen. Somebody didn't wake up. God gave you a new chance. Welcome to a new day. If you're laying down, going to sleep, this is something good to put into your mind, because whatever you got on your mind when you go to bed, you're going to manifest when you wake up. So if you're on a timeline where you're about to go to sleep and you're just now seeing me, wealthiest, richest, rising. Type it in the comments. If you're just waking up and you're about to get prepared to go to work, school, or start your day, wealthiest, richest, rising. If you haven't put up a prayer for yourself yet, wealthiest, richest, rising. Claim it. I give generously and receive abundantly. I give generously and receive abundantly. Wealthiest, richest, rising, everyone. If you can hear the sound of my voice, type wealthiest, richest, rising in the comments. New doors of opportunity are opening for me today. If you're feeling like nothing is happening in your life and you ain't typing in wealthiest, richest, rising in the comments, I understand why. My gifts create value, and value creates wealth. It's writing it down. Positive energy, positive vibes. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. Wealthiest, richest, rising, everyone. Nicholas. Hi, Nicholas 2003. Welcome, thank you for being here. Wealthiest, richest, rising. Type it in the comments, please, and thank you. I celebrate every blessing, knowing greater blessings are on the way. I mean, wealthiest, richest, rising. I trust the timing of my journey and welcome every opportunity with joy. Mind you, I just woke up on a random on the fly and happened to realize all the cameras were shut down. So, sleep stream interrupted by whatever was happening outside. There was a storm, it looked like, because it was raining, so I think it may have shut the internet down. Anyway, long story short, we back here, wealthiest, richest, rising. God gave us a new day to start again. I am building a legacy of abundance for myself and future generations. Wealthiest, richest, rising. Thank you for being here. Excuse me. I begin this day expecting miracles, favor, and divine opportunities. I begin this day expecting miracles, favor, and divine opportunity. Wealthiest, richest, rising, everyone. Thank you for being here. Nicholas, thank you. Wealthiest, richest, rising. Type that in the comments, please, and thank you. Wealthiest, richest, rising. Prosperity is my natural state, and I receive it with gratitude. I mean, it is so. Prosperity is my natural state, and I receive it with gratitude. I begin this day expecting miracles, favor, and divine opportunities. Wealthiest, richest, rising. Wealthiest, richest, rising. Nicholas, thank you. And I asked you for Wealthiest, Richest, Rising. Today is a fresh start, and I choose abundance in every thought, word, and action. Thank you for everybody that's here. Please hit the like button. I see a lot of y'all in the chat. I don't see no Wealthiest, Richest, Rising, though. Abundance and favor for everybody who typing in the chat. Alright. So I welcome this new day with an open heart. I'm aligned with abundance. I am grateful for every blessing, every issue, every abundance, prosperity, wealthiest rising that comes in on the chat. And I confidently receive the wealth, peace, and opportunities meant for me. Today I prosper in every way. So wealthiest rising, everybody. I just woke up. 342 is the angel number because it keeps being a thing. Let's see what it said. And that's not to say that I won't go back to sleep, just so y'all know. I gotta drink this. .342 angel number. Everyone, wealthiest, richest, rising. Thank you for being here. Alright, so 342 angel number is commonly interpreted in spiritual traditions as a message about building a stable foundation, trusting your path, and staying consistent with your purpose. Alright, I like that already. That's a good thing. It resonates because yesterday I said cleaning and clearing, releasing things that have outgrown. I have outgrown, and a new chapter, actually a new book. So different scenario. All right, I like it. So it says the spiritual meaning of 342. 3 represents creativity, self-expression, optimism, and growth. 4 symbolizes stability, discipline, hard work, and building strong foundations. Wealthiest rising, thank you for being here. Jay Sparks, I love your name. Thank you for being here. He said, rise and shine, queen, period. God bless you. I mean, wealthiest, richest rising, Jay Sparks. Thank you for being here. Thank you for going to the comments. Don't forget to hit the like button, please, and thank you. All right. 4 symbolizes stability, discipline, hard work, and building strong foundations. 2 represents balance, harmony, partnerships, faith, and patience. So together, 342 encourages you to keep building what matters, even if progress feels slow. Keep building what matters, even if progress feels slow. Lay a strong foundation before expecting big results. So this is the moment in time where we could be very cautious or careful, or I want to say observe every brick that we lay, making sure that the people who are supposed to be there are there, and the ones that are not. So letting go of people, places, and things that no longer serve your highest good. It comes in the form and shape of people just being removed out of your life, or you overgrowing situations. I definitely liked and subscribed to your channel just now. Thank you, Jay Sparks. I appreciate you. It's also saying trust that the right people and right opportunities will align with your efforts. So we can't worry about anybody that's being removed. I know y'all may love the people. We love the people. But we have to release them with love, let them go do their journey, and we go do our journey. Just because you don't see people, just because you're not speaking to people, just because, and I don't mean not speaking in a, malicious way. I mean that once our journey begins going this way and people start being released from our life, it don't have to be in anger, it don't have to be in animosity, it don't have to be in any type of negative way other than the fact that they're growing this way, you're growing this way, and it's okay for everybody to have their journey. Okay, so don't let nobody make you feel like you're wrong for wanting to release or let go, or that things changes are being made. It is absolutely okay, more than okay. So stay optimistic while remaining disciplined. Morals, values, boundaries absolutely matter during this time, because I was speaking to everybody yesterday and I let them know, like, people will say closing out a new, opening a new chapter. So one chapter ending and another one starting, right? Because what endings are also beginnings. What beginnings are also endings. But this is the thing. My spirit has been giving me, it's not closing out a chapter, because we started a whole new book. So certain people are not even written into that book. Certain people are going to try to tether, because we spoke about tethers yesterday, and if you haven't seen that message, it's probably 2 messages down. But we spoke about tethers yesterday, how people will try to hold on to you to be able to, move into the same direction, or to have some type of reference point to be able to insert themselves back. We talked about how sending my love and blessings from New York City, period. I'm from Delaware, so I don't know if you know where that is, but 2 states over, basically. Philly, New Jersey, New York. So, yeah, East Coast vibes, period. I love it. So not allowing people to tether from one book to the next book. Once that book has ended, we're no longer revisiting that. We put that in the memory banks, and everybody that was written into that book is, wherever they're placed at. Thank you. So have faith that consistency will pay off over time. So consistency is key. Yep, definitely. We also have that if you're focused on wealth, 342 can serve as a reminder. Make wise financial decisions. When one door closes, another one will open. Okay? So we can't be concerned with frivolous things. Stay committed to your long-term goals. Ain't no future in front. Point blank, period. Develop skills and habits that create lasting prosperity rather than chasing quick wins. We on a 24-hour stream, just so y'all know. Mind you, I've been doing it since January 26th. So this is why I've been doing the sleep streams. This is why I've been doing the, all the streams. And sometimes there's nobody but me, and I'm just, over here doing what I'm doing, and just letting the cameras run and people talk, and we'll do whatever we're doing. But just know that I'm on every platform that there is made, and you will definitely find me on any one of them at any given time. If you don't see me on this, there's cameras running 24 hours a day. And I'm trying to get used to it for my own, life and my own purpose. And yeah, I'm headed to work 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Question, do you come on live daily? I'm new with this YouTube thing. I absolutely do. What are your other platforms? Because I'm on all the platforms. So I come on live. I also, that's what I was just saying, I do 24-hour streams. So you'll see me, I do sleep streams, I do 8:15 in the morning I do spiritual talk, and on 2 platforms, I'm there all the time too. Like I said, at any given time you can tap into one of the cameras, because I got 5 different platforms that I'm on, and 2 of them run continuously, simultaneously, unless it just shuts down. Like all of them shut down. I was just doing a sleep stream and all of them shut down. When I woke up, I just reset them. I went to the bathroom and I reset them. So, what other apps are you on? The next thing is develop skills and habits that create long-lasting prosperity rather than chasing quick wins. The turtle beats the hare. Yes. It's Golden Girl 302. Alright. Um, so also, trust the steady effort often produces sustainable success. Like if you have a goal in your mind, stick to it. And sometimes it may get hard. Sometimes, you may not think that it's working out. But I promise you, God is watching. It's being seen into the universe. You reap what you sow. You get what you get. So eventually it'll pay off. I remember when I first started, I'm at 15,000 subscribers right now on one platform, and that's not a lot because I see people with like 100,000 subscribers. But absolutely, I love the fact that my journey began at zero, because when I first came onto the platform, I was sitting here having a conversation with nobody but myself. And then all of a sudden, it just was growing, and it's been, a long journey, but guess what? Some people gain, quick success overnight, and they burn out pretty quickly, and then you don't see the channel. I've been consistent in coming. It's slow growing, but I also predict that at one given time, any given time, it will be an influx of people showing up at any given time. I just have to be consistent and continue to keep going. I also, from the beginning, I didn't know what to show, and got to the point where all I could do was show my real life. Like, ain't no future in front, and I just said that. I got what I got. I don't got what I ain't got. And I'm not going to pretend like I do. So a lot of the times, people that come to my channel are always talking about how I love it here because it's real. Because I can only show you what I can show you. That's it. I'm not a person that likes really too much going outside or, being in the street, this, that, and the third. I want to take y'all to some places that I absolutely like and love or whatever. But for the most part, I like being in the house. I make my area more comfortable because of the fact that this is what I like and this is who I am. I'm at 50 years old and I have lived some life. So I done been outside. Not to say that I haven't been outside. I done been outside, but I done determined that I like being inside a whole lot better. I'm pretty sure I lost my stuff. I like being inside a whole lot better than I like being outside, okay? And so, ain't nothing wrong with nobody being outside. What the fact of the matter is I like doing stuff, creative things, and making my area comfortable, because there's a lot of stuff that's happening. It's a lot of trouble that you can get into outside. And I'm looking for peace, love, happiness, those types of things. Things that actually absolutely matter in life. Some people will do anything for clout. I'm not one of them people. I'm not chasing for a lot of people to know my name. I'm chasing for me to be able to take care of the things that I need to take care of. So if that explains it to anybody. So, affirmation of 342. I am building a strong foundation for lasting abundance. Every step I take today brings me closer to the life that I am creating. I trust the process, remain disciplined, and welcome opportunities that align with my highest good. Rhea, hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Wealthiest, Richest, Rising. I'm thankful that God woke me up today, because some people didn't wake up. I'm thankful that I'm able to use my voice. I'm thankful that I'm able to articulate. I'm thankful that I'm able to get up and walk around. I'm thankful that I get to start this day anew. Sometimes we take for granted that, everything that's going on in life is we see very complicated, hard things happening, and sometimes we have to go through very complicated, hard things. But at the end of the day, we get to do that. I know some people may think that it would be better, if they didn't have to experience certain things. But for the most part, I feel like when we get to experience things, or when we enjoy the things we experience, even if they're hard and complicated, we get to look on the other side of that and remember when. Because I remember when, like I was just telling y'all about the channel, it was new. And I was thinking I was never going to get to my 100th subscriber. And it took forever to get to my 100 subscriber. But then after I got to 100 subscribers, then I had to go to 500 subscribers, and then 1,000 subscribers, and then 10,000 subscribers. And every mile marker, I was so excited. And sometimes even at the point and when it was just 0, I can remember how I felt even then, because I wanted to be in the moment. And sometimes that's the thing that we don't take the opportunity to do, is to be in the moment. It's like we're always looking for the bigger growth, because there's a goal when you start a thing, there's a goal. The goal was, I want it to be monetized. I want it to be able to financially, do some things or whatever. And still same goal. It hasn't changed. And the journey has been the most beautiful part, because even in the process, I have a very small channel, but I have a great group of people that come every day that I'm able to talk to, that I'm able to bounce things off of. When stuff is happening, spiritually, mentally, physically, I'm able to talk to. They talk back. And that's one of the hardest things for me also, that I get through, because certain people will show up and certain people will talk. But one of the hardest things for me, even being here, is like just realizing that a lot of people listen and a lot of people watch, but they don't talk. And that's okay. So sometimes I'm just actively talking to myself, and then I have to be mindful that even through that, the journey is leaving little gems and jewels for myself. So when certain things happen in life, like I keep seeing that number 342, I keep waking up at the same time, 342. Why is that significant? Why is that important? Why am I being shown? And I call this Earth School. So when we have our 8:15, we call it Earth School. But mind you, Earth School is our everyday life. Earth School is the thing that we do, because when we wake up, this is Earth and we're learning. Nobody has the blueprint. The people that we think have the blueprint don't. So many things have been corrupted, so many things have been changed, and right now everybody's winging it. Experts are just people who trick us into thinking that they know more than we know. Meanwhile, they don't know shit either, because then something will happen and it'll change. All of a sudden they'll say it's a new discovery. It was already here. Y'all just had made up in y'all mind what y'all felt like y'all wanted to give us, and so, that's how I feel about it. Live your life. Complete your journey and your assignment the way that God gives it to you, the way your soul gives it to you, the way you feel it. And honestly, that's the best advice I can give you. So we got angel number 342 is often seen by people as a sign to remain focused, trust the process, and to continue building the life that they envision. Alright? So, universe talking to me, and that's what the universe is basically saying right now for me. The deeper meaning of 342. The number 3, divine expression. The energy of 3 is associated with creativity, inspiration, joy, and optimism, communication, personal growth, using your talents to uplift yourself and others. I do that every day. I come here, motivate people, talk to myself, even in the midst of things happening in my own life. But I have to always be mindful that I actually have a life to be able to, focus on. And I love that for me. I love the fact that I get to wake up and experience life. And just again, I'm 50 years old, so just so y'all know, no matter how old you are, there's still opportunities and chances and things for you to learn something new. Excuse me, because I'm just thankful to be here. Spiritually, it can be a reminder to stop hiding your gifts, your voice, ideas, and creativity have value. Your ideas, your voice, and your creativity have value. So this is the thing. Sometimes we think that nobody is going to listen. There's always an audience for whatever it is that you have, whatever it is that you're talking about, whatever it is that you create. There's always going to be an audience. We just have to find it. And it might not be on the first day, it may not be on the second day, it may not be in the first month. But who knows? You could be a person that everybody was just waiting for whatever it is that you have to offer. So you just have to do the thing that you're being called to do. And I know that a lot of people, you know, it's hard to just be able to push the camera, turn on the camera, and just speak or just talk to yourself mostly, right? Because that's who you see. Although the numbers and everything is going, like it looks like this on the chat, so I don't know if y'all can see that, but this is people that's talking. It looks like that, and so it's a name, it's a number, it's a something, but mostly the thing that you can see is I can see me. So technically, I'm talking to me. And that's one of the things that kind of helps me get through too, because as I said to people before, I know I had stage fright, and so excuse me, snoring. And I learned that by I'll happen to walk across the stage. I was getting my medical assistant. Anytime I had to get on stage, anytime I had to get on stage. So I'm not even going to say that, because that wasn't the very first time. But that was just one of the times where I noted it was more dramatic when I had to walk across the stage and grab my diploma. And I felt like I almost fainted. And I had to keep talking to myself to pull it together. And even, you know, when I don't have the words, I, you know, talk to God. God, please be able to give me the words to articulate whatever it is that I'm supposed to say today. Sometimes stuff just starts to take place and words just start to form, and there's a message that's there for somebody that I don't know, and then a person will come on my screen and they'll say, this was absolutely meant for me. I needed to hear this. And so the biggest thing is, are you willing to allow God to be able to use you to, you know, inspire? Are you willing to allow God to use you to help the world? Because even right now, in the midst of everything that's going on, everybody still has to realize that there's two sides to every story. Your side, their side, this, that, and the third. And even in the midst of it being horrible things happening in the world and atrocities and all types of other stuff, the world is a beautiful place. And we are able to be alive right now at this moment in time to witness, to see, to convey to the world. Like, there's places, people that you have never met that is waiting for you to open your mouth, for you to, you know, paint your brush, or for you to sing, or for you to do whatever it is that is necessary, or whatever it is that you do as your gift or your talent to bring forth some beauty into the world. This number emphasizes that lasting success usually comes from consistent effort rather than shortcuts. You gotta keep doing the thing. And sometimes for me the thing is, like, it's being under a microscope where I can see in the world. I wanted to be a streamer, right? And at 50 years old, I'm actively being able to do the thing or live the life that I want to be able to live, be a streamer. But sometimes it's kind of hard because it's like moving cameras around or doing, you know, I don't have the fancy setup that a bigger streamer has or whatever. So I have to take the time to move this around or to do this, and it seems like a struggle. And then sometimes when I want to do certain things, I'm like, I don't want to have to take and move them cameras, this, that, and the third, but I have to also remember that people enjoy some of the things that I do, like gardening. When I go take the cameras outside and we do gardening, It's been raining a lot, so I haven't been able to do that. Just the fact of the matter, when I was able to take people outside and I was, doing lawn work, cutting the grass, this, that, and third, taking y'all to the backyard, when I'm burning the trash and this, that, and third, because it's a big, beautiful area back there. And so sometimes my area, my environment brings peace and joy and wonder to other people, and all I have to do is just push go. But so I have to be consistent and remember that sometimes it's just the simplest things in life that bring peace and joy to people. And I'm willing to share. So number 2 is about faith and alignment. So the number 2 symbolizes trust, patience, balance, cooperation, relationships, and divine timing. I have been having the biggest issues surrounding people, and I'm going to tell you why. At 50 years old, I realized that I don't have any issues unless I bring people around. And I don't like dealing with other people's issues. I don't like dealing with other people's, problems. But this is also the thing. I can't stop myself from dealing with people because I know that eventually there's going to be some people that are very genuine, who are absolutely meant to, be around my soul tribe. And so I can't just cut myself off from the world and from the people. I just have to have some discernment a whole lot faster than allowing people to stay and take up space and time and, corrupt the system. So even with, love and life and this, that, and the third, and I always reference this because this is what somebody said to me one time. You're never going to love anybody else. And that's a falsehood that somebody tried to insert into my system. I'm a lover of love. I'm a Pisces. I love love. I want to be in love. I want to be loved. I love love. Whether or not it's, just the love of, right? And the thing that I learned even by that was to make sure that I didn't allow my love to be corrupted or tainted. I can't control what anybody else does. I can only control myself. And if I love somebody and they don't love me the right way that I wish to, be loved, I can move on and find love in something or somewhere else. And I can still, love people and not like the things that they do. That's absolutely okay. I don't have to stick around where I feel unloved, unwanted, and anything else. The journey in life is, it's 8 billion people on earth. I'm sure at least 5 of them are designed for me to be able to love. It will be okay. All I have to do is continue to be consistent, show up, and allow God to do the rest, because God is going to move the pieces and the people and the places and things of that nature for me to be able to encounter, at least 5 of y'all. And I'm open to that. So I'm not going to allow 1 situation, 2 situations, 3 situations. I'm not going to allow the situations to stop me from being who I am, which is a loving, giving, caring person, and wanting to have loving, giving, caring people around. So be mindful of that. Don't let nobody taint your heart, your soul, your mind, your body into being unloving or being uncaring or being resistant to love. Love is a beautiful thing. Love of self, love of Mother Nature, love of earth, love of people, love of life. Just love is a beautiful thing. Just know that. The combination of 342, the sequence can be understood as saying, use your gifts, 3, stay disciplined, 4, and trust timing. I trust God. And whether or not I've been over here single, celibate, and sober for 5 years waiting on, whatever it is that I need to do, because I said, God, I'm going to let you do it this time. Clearly, I needed God to be able to do it this time, because, all the other relationships and things of that nature wouldn't have failed if I knew what the hell I was doing. So we're going to just give it to God and let God deal with it. Y'all, please don't forget to hit the like button. Wealthiest Rising, Richest, Wealthiest Rising to everybody. If you're here and you're listening, can you put Wealthiest, Richest Rising in the chat? And also don't forget to hit the like button. And I appreciate everybody for being here. Alright, so we're going to talk about, it's an encouraging reminder that you don't have to rush your journey. Keep showing up even when results aren't visible yet. We just spoke about that when I told y'all that when I started the channel, it was brand new. I had to start at 1. So I don't even know if I got my first subscriber on my first broadcast, because I wasn't going live then. It was literally me doing like recorded videos and then posting them. So I may have got like a couple subscribers when my first video went up, and I was absolutely hype about that. I remember when I first got my first 10. Like 100 was the goal, but when I first got my first 1 and my first 10, it was like those were mile markers in my brain, like, you know, I'm actually doing it. And mind you, it's funny because when I started my spiritual channel, one of my first videos hit like 54,000, and it still gives me the reminder, same exact thing. It was about the lottery, and I still keep getting reminded about that same video. Like, I know that that's a thing, right? But also there was people and situations that were around that, you know, God gotta move heaven in high water or hell in high water in order to make sure that when you're given something that it's going to be yours, that it can't be taken, right? So Lionel, welcome, thank you for being here. So even when you know God told you something and something is yours and it hasn't shown up yet, don't doubt that it's still not yours. Just start to, you know, take stock and look around. I was thinking that, you know, I'm supposed to be, you know, here or there with whoever and whatever. Meanwhile, not realizing that those people don't have any good, you know, good intentions for me or anything else. And so God had to move around a couple pieces, a couple people, a couple, you know, situations and circumstances to make sure that I'm going to be able to sustain the things that I'm being gifted or I'm being given into the system. If I haven't learned a lesson on, you know, discipline as far as giving, I overly give to people that I love. And I know that that's something that I have to work on, because it's not a thing, it's not an issue with overly giving. It is overly giving to the wrong people, because I think that's the superpower in me, that I've been able to give. I've been able to, you know, have a life or sustain a life that is a beautiful life. Then things started to change. Overly given to the wrong people, the wrong places, this, that, and the third, and it's something that I had to work on. So just imagine if God had something that I know I'm supposed to be given, and then I'm overly given to the wrong people, wrong situations. I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't be able to sustain it. I wouldn't be able to keep it, because here I am given to the wrong people, wrong things, and then God has a whole circumstance or a whole set of something that I'm supposed to do, that I'm supposed to give to, and I done gave it to all the wrong things. So I know that there's still something that's in the system. Greetings from New York. God bless you. The World of God Inspiration 4056. Hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Greetings from New York. God bless you. Always trust in God. Keep the faith and forever be encouraged. I mean, thank you. I totally appreciate that. Alright, so it is an encouraging reminder that you don't have to rush your journey. Keep showing up even when results aren't visible. So 342 may be encouraging about build multiple streams of income carefully. Mind you, I'm on multiple streams, which is also funny. I ended up saying to somebody one time that I wanted to create and generate wealth and abundance while I was asleep, right? So when I've been doing sleep streams for years now, and a lot of people didn't know because I was on like different platforms, you know, doing the sleep streams. So then I decided that I was going to do my sleep streams on every platform that I was on. And when I started doing it on certain platforms, people was a little bit surprised. So one day my son called and he said, somebody asked him, why is your mom sleep online, right? And my kids are very helpful, encouraging, appreciative. Like my kids definitely go to bat for me. So my son said that's what she wants to do. But it's not like my kids being on stuff. I never, sheltered them from anything. So anyway, long story short, I ended up saying like I wanted to create a revenue or a stream of income that while I was asleep I was making money. And literally while I'm asleep I make money because my channels are monetized. Also, people fail to realize, like I said from the beginning, anything that you are able to create, anything that you want to create, there's a market for it. It's people that watch sleep streams. It's people that will turn my stream on and I'll be having a fan on. Sometimes I'll be playing some, story or book, or sometimes I'll be playing one of my videos or something in the background. And y'all don't even realize, like, there are streamers who actually do sleep streams and they'll wake up and it's like 5,000, 7,000, 12,000 people in a sleep stream. There is somebody that will watch your content no matter what it is. You could just be standing there being silent and not saying nothing. Somebody will come in and watch your content and will find you calming. They'll just love your presence. They'll just love your scenery. They'll just love something about it and they'll stay. So that's the thing that even in saying that, multiple streams of income, even while I'm on multiple streams. So there's that. So if you've been thinking about should you stream or the benefits of streaming, you should absolutely do it. If that's what you're being called to do, absolutely do it. Somebody will pay attention. Somebody will listen. You build it, they will come. And like I said, whether it's an instant success or whether or not it's slow, either way, if you're consistent with it, it's going to eventually do what it's supposed to do. And so even now, it's not a, overflow or anything like that, but I think that it will eventually be. So I just keep pushing live, and here I am. And again, people come in, they talk, and I love y'all being here. So thank you for being here in the chat. And everybody, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Wealthiest, richest, rising, everyone. So stay consistent with your goals. Continue learning and improving your skills. Focus on sustainable growth rather than quick success. That's another thing that's important. Focusing on the little things, the small things. And that's one thing that I love about myself. I got a question for y'all. For anybody that's not afraid to say it, right? What are 5 things that you love about yourself? Like, even if you got to answer it throughout the day, you don't even have to put it in the chat. But what are 5 things that you love about yourself? And I can rattle off probably more than just 5. I love the fact that I'm consistent. I love the fact that I don't listen to what other people will tell me that they would do about a situation. I love the fact that I have a mind of my own. I love the fact that I'm driven. I love the fact that I'm fearless in certain types of ways that I'll just do it. I love the fact that I'm always willing to learn and grow. I love the fact that I'm teachable. Like, I don't perceive to know everything. I'm willing to be able to, experience. I love the fact that I won't listen to everybody. Everybody can't impart into my spirit. I love the fact that I'm discerning. I love the fact that my spirit instantly tells me I pay attention to my energy. I love the fact that I didn't let nobody talk me out of what I knew for a fact was true about my energy. So, what are 5 things that you love about yourself that you could just rattle off, and it's not about being boastful or anything? Some people can't even say it. I love the fact that I love myself. Because do you know that some people will take advantage of the fact that if they even think remotely that you don't love yourself, somebody will take advantage of that. Somebody will use that flaw or what they think is a flaw and try to exploit it for their own personal gain. So 342 in relationships can signify honest communication. Mind you, that's been one of the things that's been on the list too. You have to be truthful. You have to be truthful in situations. It's like saying the hardest things. Have you ever had something that you knew you had to say to somebody, and because you love the person or because you care for the person, it was almost like you were, wanting to tread lightly on what you was gonna say. It's like I have this thing like with zodiac signs, and some people don't believe in that or whatever, but I started to notice patterns in people's, specific zodiac signs, right? And it's a thing where, because I noticed the pattern in people's zodiac signs, certain things like I'll say about certain people, and mind you, the people be around, so there'll be this zodiac sign or there'll be that zodiac sign, and I can have a thought process pertaining to people's zodiac signs, and some people will not say it because it's like, how you doing, hey, they won't say it because they love a person or this, that, and the third, and so they wouldn't want to display or say what they feel about the particular zodiac sign, right? But I normally do. Why? Because of the fact that I noticed it's a pattern, and if you don't qualify or you don't have those certain traits, that's great. But also, I'm not going to act that as if I don't realize that y'all have those traits and recognize that those traits could potentially FHGHH. I don't know what you're like. What type of name is that? Hello, welcome, thank you for being here. They're on one of my other platforms. I see you over there. Can you subscribe to my channel over there, please, and thank you. Grand Rising, Wealthiest Rising, Richest Rising. Thank you for being here. Alright, so, yeah, sometimes you just have to tell the truth. And the only people that's going to get offended is somebody that, a hit dog or holler. Let me say it like that. So if it don't qualify, because I love Aquarius people, right? But Aquarius people are, a different breed of people. I'm also a Aquarius cusp baby. A Pisces Aquarius cusp baby. My birthday is February the 19th. So I'm a Pisces, but I'm born on the cusp of, a certain thing. And sometimes I may be displaying some, Aquarius traits, but it's certain things that I know about those people, certain things that I know about each zodiac sign, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, but I'm not going to act as if I don't see all of the signs, you know what I'm saying? And so when I start saying certain things about zodiac signs or people, the people that I love that are of those zodiac signs, may take it a certain type of way, but if you don't display those traits, you don't, but if you do, you do, and if I acknowledge it and say it, then I'm just going to say it. So it's like telling somebody something, but guess what? You don't have to listen to what people say either. If you know who you are, you don't have to listen to what people say about nothing, because people will say, different things about Pisces and this, that, and the third. And I could have some of those qualities, good, bad, ugly, or different. I could have all of those qualities, because you have to remember that we are different things to different people. So that's the other thing. What somebody else knows about you is not what the same thing somebody different may know about you as well. So we have to be mindful that we can be different things to different people. So patience while in relationships develop, building trust through constant actions, choosing peace over unnecessary conflict. I'm definitely notorious for that. Somebody told me I was weak one time because I don't want to argue, I didn't want to fight, but I can argue and also fight. You see what I'm saying? I'm loving light, but I know how to fight. Mind you, the other thing was this. People don't realize, like, I don't do a lot of arguing and fighting a lot of times, not because I'm scared of people, but because I'm scared of myself. Like, I know what type of, energy, I know what type of strength I can use and force I can use in situations. They don't know that. Some people will just see you as, you want to be the peacemaker, so that means that you're weak, and that means that, sometimes people want to take advantage of your kindness for weakness. Another thing that I can't help for somebody else, underestimating my values or my strength or my, aggression. I don't know. Either way, not my cross to bear. The thing that or carry. The thing that I'm always saying is, you pick your battles wisely. And if you're not, bothering me in a certain type of way, I don't feel the need to do whatever, but just do that information what you will. So we got personal growth. 342 invites you to ask yourself, am I building the life that I truly want? Where do I need more discipline? What gifts have I been afraid to share? What small steps can I take towards my goals? You know, um, welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. Wealthiest rising, wealthiest, richest rising. We did affirmations, and now we're talking about. I woke up at 3:42. This has been the second time that I noticed that I woke up at the same time. When I woke up, the sleep stream was turned off and all the cameras were off. So I don't know what happened, whatever glitch took place, but it turned off all the cameras. But I did notice what time I woke up. So this is what we're going over. And I'm probably gonna lay back down and go back to sleep because I gotta get up in a couple hours. But either way, I decided to do this before I did that. I wanted to put some good stuff in my spirit before I went back to sleep. And also the other thing that I noticed is when I wake up at this time and I'm able to go back to sleep, I have the most vivid dreams. And it's always something like that I'm wondering, like, why did I have that dream? But anyway, so putting good stuff into my memory base, into my conscious. So there's that. Or subconscious. Anyway, so 342 invites you to ask yourself, am I building the life that I truly want? So that's also funny too, because yesterday I told y'all what would be the life that I would truly want to live. So when I woke up at this time, normally like 3:42, it would be the time where I would want to get up, clean up the house, straighten up whatever I got to straighten up, fluff up the pillows, spray the, aroma, the air freshener, this, that, and the third through the house. Touch up the things that I want to touch up, do some laundry, whatever, and then go back to sleep. So after I go back to sleep, when I wake up, I will want to get my dinner or whatever started for the day. I like cooking early. And then just being able to enjoy the day doing whatever it is that I truly want to do. I'm not really a big fan of schedules and this, that, and third, but even in that lifestyle, you still have to have things to be able to, make sure that you can take care of monetarily in order to, live your life. So that's the life that I truly wish to live, to be able to do that. And so, do you know what type of life that you want to live? Because some people, they want to go to work. They want to go to a specific place, clock in, that's their, whatever, and do whatever it is they want to do. Do you know what you want to do? You know what you are doing, but what would actually truly make you happy to the point where this is the life you want to live? This is the life that you're having. What does that look like for you? Ashanti, hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Alright, so am I building the life that I truly want? Where do I need more discipline? What gifts have I been afraid to share? And what small steps can I take towards my goal? So, just so y'all know, 342 is a reminder that growth often happens one step at a time, even if you don't see it in immediate results. Your daily choices can shape your future. So, this is one of my daily choices. I woke up 3:42, went to the bathroom, started the cameras back up, came, did affirmations because I want to start my day off. Wealthiest, richest rising is the message, and I want to make sure that I have the day that I deserve. And I said that based off the fact that I know that I'm a great person, so the day that I deserve should be an amazing. Speak it into existence. So 3:42, I trust the process of my life. My gifts create opportunities. My discipline builds success. And every step I take strengthens the foundation of my future. I welcome abundance, wisdom, and peace into every area of my life. Amen. So with that, that's what I got to tell y'all. Everybody that's here that's been watching, Wealthiest, Richest, Rising, everybody have the day that they deserve, and so will I. So with that being said, I'm going to go grab me some tissue for my nose, and then I'm going to lay back down, and I'm going to talk to y'all as I see y'all, but I'm going to go back to sleep, okay? So I'm going to grab me some tissue real quick. My nose is snotty as the dickens, as the day is long. And then we're going to get back at a couple hours of rest. Alright, I got me a whole roll of toilet paper. Alright, they say take a break, change break reminder because we don't need that. Customize. I don't even know why this is even on here. Turn it off. Alright. Maybe that was the best option. Anyway, y'all. Have the day y'all deserve, and so will I. And if you're still sleeping and laying in your bed, good night. Good morning. Grand rising. Wealthiest rising. Richest rising. I pray that you can get back to sleep. tighten up. Make sure you close that door back. You didn't hit my plug, did you?
So what?
I said you didn't hit my unplug my camera when you walked past there, did you?
No.
Alright, make sure you close that door back when you come out of there. Love you. Have a good day. Have a good day.
See you later.
Huh?
I said, love you. See you later.
I love you too. Yo, that was my son in here. Alright, period. Alright, let's get everybody where we needs to be.